Hello, thank you for joining me today. I'm Sandra at Arty Card and I'm an independent UK Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today my project is this cute little gift bag or box, whatever you would like to call it, and I've used the Cup of Cheer Christmas stamp set for this, but I think that this Cup of Cheer has lots of possibilities. Because to me it doesn't just say Christmas. I think you could use this little mug with Cup of Cheer on all year round to give someone you love or a friend, someone who's feeling a little bit low or they're feeling sick, poorly, especially after Christmas, January, February, when all the Christmas decorations come down and people are feeling sometimes a little low, and you could give them this just to cheer them up, or you could actually put it with a birthday card and give it as a gift. You could match the birthday card up to this English Garden Designer series paper. You could make a card using that with it so that it matches, and then you could give them this. And this Cup of Cheer to me says little sachets of things. I've fitted two little sachets in here, chocolate, cappuccino, and I've put in some of these cute little mini marshmallows with a couple of heart ones, and they fit in here just nicely. And you could actually scale this up and actually incorporate this into your card. I have done a card before on one of my earlier blogs with chocolate inside, and I have scaled this one like this and put some little treats in there, and you could attach that inside a card and put Cup of Cheer on that inside a birthday card if you've got birthdays in January or February and you just want to give someone a little gift to make them smile. I always find that mid-morning there's nothing more cheerful than a cup of cappuccino or a cup of chocolate, maybe with a few marshmallows on top. It just cheers you up in the winter months, or indeed at any time of the year. So this is my project for today, so we're going to get started. And before I start, I just want to say that this Cup of Cheer set is in Stampin' Up's year-end sale, so if you were interested in buying it, you can get that, which is almost £4 less at the moment. So if you're interested in that, it's got lovely sentiments on it. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you, that to me is a lovely sentiment. Santa's on his way, so you could use this for so many ideas, as well as your Cup of Cheer for all year round. So I think that that's well worth getting. So let's make a start now on our project. So let me put that to the side. So I'm using this English Garden Designer series paper again, and I've cut my designer paper to 8.5 inches by 7 3/4, and in centimetres that's 21.6 by 19.7, and we're going to score it on the long side first at 3 1/4, 4, 7 1/4 and 8. Then we're going to just turn it round to the side, and we're just going to score that at 3/4. All the measurements will be on the blog, so you don't need to write it down, and that's 3/4, that's 1.9 centimetres. And I've also put all the centimetre measurements on my blog as well, so no need to write that down. So let's put that away now, and we'll just neaten up our edges and burnish them. So although it's nearly Christmas Day now, I'm thinking on projects for obviously the new year. In the new year we've got some really exciting products coming, and these cater for birthdays especially, and you need to look out for those because obviously birthdays, everybody has birthdays all year round, so some lovely things coming in the new year. Anyway, I've burnished all the score lines, and we're now just going to do the usual, which is to just get rid of this skinny little corner here. And then we cut up these bottom score lines like this. Couldn't be easier to do this. And I'll get my fast fuse. You can use whichever glue you want, the wet adhesive or any glue that you prefer. So I'm using fast fuse because I find it much quicker to use in videos. So you put a nice run of glue down that little skinny edge there, and then just press that down, line that up, and then all you do then is fold the ends in, little skinny ends, and you want the back edge to be where your join is, and it's so good I can't find it, there it is. So you want your join, your bottom flap to come over that edge where the seam is there. So we'll put some glue on that, and just press that down so that's nice and neat. So now we've done the little box, we now need to stamp our sentiment. So I've got a piece of old olive cardstock here which measures 2.5 by 3¼ inches, which is 6.3 by 8.3, and for my sentiment that goes over the top, this measures 2¼ by 2¾ which is 5.7 by 7 meters. So we're now going to stamp our sentiment, and I'm going to use Melon Mambo ink for this because I don't think that it has to be a chocolate colour particularly, just because there's chocolate drinks inside. I like to change things up. So we ink up our cup of cheer, and with this stamp I find that you need to press down and just hold it down for a second or two so that the ink can be absorbed into this card. I find you get a clearer image that way. And then pull off, and there we have our cup of cheer. So we'll put that away. So now all we need to do is, I'm just using my snail, and we're going to glue that to the back of the old olive. Like that. That's it. And then I'm going to get my chocolate treats and put those inside, and they just fit nice and snug down there. And then I'm going to use my dimensionals when I can find them, dimensionals, to just lift that up on the top there. I'll just put about 5 I think on there. Right then, peel the backs off. There we are. And then just place that squarely on there, like that, get rid of the bits. Now I'm using a 1/4 inch hole punch here, and I'm just pinching up the top, pinching it in with my fingers and thumb so that it's nice and flat, and then make a hole about 1/2 inch down, and the same the other end, like that. And then I'm going to use this Whisper White organza ribbon. I'm just going to do that, and then thread that through the hole. I think it's really pretty, this organza ribbon, really pretty. So I'm going to cut a length of that so that I can tie a bow. Put that through the other side. Pull that up nice and neat. And I'm going to see if I can do an upside down bow. I find sometimes that when you try to tie a bow, if you do it upside down, for some unknown reason, you seem to end up with a prettier bow than if you do it the right way up. No rhyme nor reason, I don't know why, it just works for me. But you just tie your bows how you find easier. So that's my upside down bow, which I'm now turning up this way. Pull that down. There, I think that's pretty good. And so I'm just going to shorten the ends a little so that they're not too long. So that is my cup of cheer. Let's just fasten this back together. So it's well worth looking on the website at the moment to see there's a year-end sale, and a lot of products have been put on sale mainly because they're for Christmas. But like I said, sometimes they're not just for Christmas, some of these stamp sets. Sometimes you can see possibilities for all year round, like I have with my cup of cheer, because you could give this to anybody at any time of the year. It doesn't have to be Christmas. So I'm pretty happy with that. And so that's my project for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it, and give it a go, because you could put this stamp set, you could use it, you could get a nice glass and put some chocolate and marshmallows in it. I've done that, wrapped it in cellophane and used this stamp set for Christmas, again at any time of the year. So why not give that a go yourselves? So happy Christmas from me, and I'll see you in a few days' time. So until my next project, bye.